G'day everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we have a sponsored song here. Thank you very much, Clayton, for this. This is going to be Anthony Burger's Anthology, live 1993. Now, if you follow the channel and you follow Gaithers, you know who Anthony Burger is. Fantastic, absolutely amazing piano player. So let's jump in and let's have a look at this one, shall we?
The young man that plays the piano for the Kingsmen is we think, the greatest gospel piano player that's ever lived. He's been voted gospel music's #1 musician 10 straight years in a row. He's won virtually every award there is to win in Southern gospel music. Make him welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Anthony Burger. I started playing the piano at the age of 3. When I was 8 months old, I was learning to walk in a walker, and one of the wheels of the walker got stuck in a floor furnace that we had in our home back in Tennessee, and the walker turned over. It burned both of my hands. I was carried on a pillow for a year, had 3 medicated baths a day for a year. Doctor said I'd never be able to move my hands, but I can.
Wow. Wait, did I know that story? I can't remember if anybody's ever told me that, but wow, imagine being told by a doctor you'll never move your hands, and wow, look at the, I guess, you know, wow, that is to overcome that and then to do what he did. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
It's like God said, hey, look, we're going to give you this talent, but we're going to make you work for it. Wow.
I remember coming home from church one Sunday morning, and the choir had sung a song that morning that I never forgotten. I was 3 years old, and I was going to try to play it on the piano. It went like this. After picking Mom and Dad up off the floor, we started looking for piano teachers. Took us 2 years to find one. Nobody wanted a 3-year-old. I've got a 3-year-old. I know exactly why they didn't want me. Finally, we found a place in Chattanooga, Tennessee called the Shada Conservatory of Music. Started there when I was 5 years old. At the age of 6, I had my first piano recital. I couldn't even reach the pedals. I was scared to death.
Jeez. A little shake.
After staying at the conservatory about 8 years, they wanted me to learn some real music, the classics.
Wow. It just has a touch.
I remember one day my mom picked me up at the conservatory and she had the radio on in the car, and I heard a guy from Nashville, Tennessee playing the piano. I said, well, that's pretty neat. I'm from Tennessee and I'm learning to play the piano, so I wanted to learn to play just like him. saw a guy on TV one day who never saw me, but I saw him. I always wanted to be this guy, but somehow never could. One night I saw a guy on the Ed Sullivan Show playing the piano one Sunday night. I didn't think he could play much, but he's got $48 million in the bank that says he can. This is the way he played. By this time, I was 14 years old. I was playing for a local gospel group back in Tennessee, and one Friday night at the high school, we sang with the Mighty Kingsman Quartet. A ton of fun. That was exciting. They came to me that night, said, "That's a pretty good job, kid." He said, "If we ever need a piano player, we'll give you a call." I was 14. I didn't believe him. 2 years later, they called me. He said, "We want you to learn a bunch of songs for the Kingsmen. We want to hire you and have you drive up to North Carolina next week and get on the bus and go with us."
16.
So they sent me a list of songs, and I got ready to start practicing and got to looking at my collection of records and tapes, and I didn't have the first Kingsman tape or record because I never did like the Kingsmen. So I went to my mom's collection. She didn't like them either. So finally, my grandmother, I went over to her house, and she had some old 78s. She had the Chuckwagon Gang and the Kingsmen. Jim Hamill was on both of them. Here I've been studying Chopin, and they want me to play for Shamu. So anyway, I cranked up that old Victrola and learned this old Kingsman song. And I got the job.
Wow. Ah, man, that was quick. That was very good. That was very interesting to see the influences on his life at different points in his life. That's obviously set him up for a great, very short career in music. As we all know, he passed away unfortunately when he was 44. So, what a great player. Great player. One of the things I remember when I first did David Phelps, Oh Holy Night, was the piano player. Just this robust piano player in the corner when David's belting out these sounds, and you can't help but notice Anthony in the corner there, playing away what he does best, just that freedom he gets when he plays. You know, he's just such a great style. Unfortunately, you know, another talent that was taken away far too early. 44 is very young. But as I always say, you know, you can always come back and listen to some great pieces that he's got available on YouTube. Every time I go back and watch Oh Holy Night, you know, obviously Anthony's on there as well. He is just a fantastic player. Fantastic. And as I say, you know, gospel musician 10 years in a row. I mean, you got to be doing something right, don't you? You got to be doing something right. So, a very funny man too. I've never actually heard him speak, but very, very clever, very funny man. So, that is, and obviously that little pang of sadness when he says, you know, he's got a 3-year-old. So now, obviously, you know, so that's very sad when you think, you know, that the child lost his father, you know, at a very young age. So, but that was very good. That was very interesting. I enjoyed that. He's just got this free and fast style of playing. He's just fantastic. I love watching him. So, absolutely amazing. So, Clayton, thank you very much for this sponsored song, for bringing this to our attention. A little bit of an insight into Anthony's world there. So, I like that little comment about, I really didn't like the Kingsmen. It's like, okay. Oh, that was very good. I enjoyed that. So thank you very much for sponsoring this piece as well too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. Remember, if you want to sponsor your own song, you can check out the link and information there in the description. So guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you stay safe, and we'll be back very soon with another reaction video. Did you enjoy that video? Why not watch another one?